Pathmonk is the intelligent tool for website lead generation. With increasing online competition, over 98% of website visitors don't convert. The ability to successfully show your value proposition and support visitors in their buying journey separates you from the competition online. Pathmonk qualifies and converts leads on your website by figuring out where they are in the buying journey and influencing them in key decision moments with relevant micro experiences like case studies, intro videos, and much more. Stay relevant to your visitors and increase conversions by 50%. Add Pathmonk to your website in seconds, let the AI do all the work, and get access to 50% more qualified leads while you keep doing marketing and sales as usual. Check us on pathmonk.com. Welcome to today's episode. Let's talk about today's guest. We have Chris from Aptivio. How you doing today, Chris?
I'm doing well, Ernesto. Thanks for having me on.
It's great to have you on. And like I mentioned, right, our listeners are curious what Aptivio is all about. So let's kick it off with that, right? In your own words, can you tell us a little bit more?
Yeah, without a doubt. Now, Aptivio is a go-to-market execution platform, and I know that may sound like a few buzzwords, but in short, the market has seen a key challenge in the last few years around capital efficiency, capital efficient growth, and we've been in the state of growth at all costs while money was easily accessible and businesses were booming until things didn't work out as well as everyone thought they were. And so what Aptivio is ultimately building is a tool and a platform that's driving pipeline focus and then pipeline velocity across your go-to-market motions. So it's not just a sales tool or a marketing tool or a CS tool. It's something that's focused specifically around how do we drive revenue across your go-to-market teams and your revenue teams so that you can, in a capital efficient manner, and we do that through custom buying intent or signals at the individual contact level, not just the account level any longer. And then from there, being able to then utilize those signals into relevant messaging and writing custom campaigns and triggers specific to all the various signals at the buying level for greater conversions and greater velocity across your deal cycles. So that's Aptivio in a nutshell.
Yeah, all right, perfect. And so that way our listeners can get a good understanding. What would be some a key problem or some problems that you saw for clients?
Yeah, I think one is just the virtue or just the SDR efficiency. I think having led SDRs for so many years of my career, I think one of the key challenges when working with them is, hey, talk me through your top tier list. And there was a struggle there to understand, like, well, I don't know what my top tier list are, what my top 10 accounts are, and be able to identify who they should be targeting and why, other than it being, well, it's a CEO or it's a CRO at a company that's 50 to 200 people and they're in the tech space. Like, that's still so broad, and to be able to actually then help those reps narrow that focus down is a key problem that Aptivio is solving for, both from a relevancy perspective, but also you called it earlier, just it's a buyer journey and understanding where people are in that buyer journey to know when is a timely opportunity and what's not.
Definitely. And so how does someone typically find out about you? What would you say is your segment, your vertical that you guys like to go for?
Yeah, so we've done incredibly well initially in the business services space. So think about the large organizations like a Capgemini or a SIA Partners, but we've seen a large influx in B2B SaaS in the last year. And in the last year, I mean, that's been a significant growth in being a Series A startup. We've got a lot of transitions across our customer base, but that's been a key identifier of our own platform being able to help us narrow who is our ICP, where are we seeing the best win rates, and let's focus and double down there. So today it's business services and B2B SaaS is where we are focusing on.
All right, awesome. And so what would you say is a top client acquisition channel for you guys then?
Yeah, it's definitely outbound. Outbound is primarily the number one way that we are driving. Our clients are bringing in new clients. And then number two would be our partners. Partner acquisition has been a key channel for us in driving new revenue and helping customers or clients find out about us.
All right, awesome. And I am here on you guys' website, Aptiv.io, right? So Aptivio, but with a dot right there. Yeah. What role does a website play for your client acquisition?
To date, transparently, it's not been the primary way of our client acquisition. I think it's a helpful way of education, but it's a huge part of my focus as I head our growth team and growth strategy to let our website be the front door of something great. I mean, you want to let it be an invitation into something so much more. And so I'm in the midst of a rebrand of both of our actual name and logo, but also the website, the messaging to be able so that our website is a greater driver of client acquisition for inbound and for a free trial and a PLG motion that coexist with our sales motion.
Right. Awesome.
I see a great opportunity for website. It's part of our build out. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, let's switch gears a little bit, Chris, and let's talk about you. And you being a leader there for Aptivio, you being the senior director of growth and partnerships. What are some tasks you focus on your day-to-day work?
Yeah, in both of those categories, all segments. I mean, from a growth perspective, what growth looks like is overseeing our content strategy, our demand gen strategy, our inbound strategy, as well as our events and sponsorship strategy. So it's and then our product strategy. Yeah, I work very closely with our VP of product and product innovation, making sure that that is all aligned. And so my day to day fluctuates across those various channels. That then bleeds into how we activate that, how I enable our sales team, our sales enablement, and then our partners, our partner enablement. So much of that strategy in those day-to-day, that's my day-to-day, but those channels are what I'm effectively working through to drive greater revenue, but also like greater impact for both our customers as well as our partners.
Oh, great, great. It sounds like you have a lot full plate there on your hands, Chris. Now, let's jump into our next section, which is our rapid fire question round. So are you ready for them?
I'm ready. Yeah, shoot them.
All right. First off, what is the last book that you read?
Oh, it's either The White Coat Investor or The Psychology of Money. But I finished both of those in the last 2 weeks, so I'm not quite sure which one was finished first.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Now, next up is what is one single thing that Aptivio is focused on at the moment the most?
Oh, yes, that's a good one. I mean, we're focused on are you asking from a product standpoint or I guess that's a wide open question, isn't it? Yeah. And from a product perspective, we're focused on a new product release or feature release that we're calling our virtual SDR. And so being able to not take away the SDR function from teams, but ultimately enable the most inefficient parts of the SDR role so they can then be more effective in their positions today.
All right, great. Now, if there would be no boundaries in technology, what would be that one thing that you want to have fixed for your role as a marketer today?
Oh my goodness, this is a good one. I think it has to be do with the way that we tell our stories. I think storytelling is one of the most powerful ways of connecting with people, and I'd want to be able to utilize better tools, better technology, better AI, better something that would help me capture the stories of our customers and the stories of our prospects that would and their lasting impact.
I think that would be amazing. Definitely. All right. If there's one repetitive task that you could automate, what would that be?
One repetitive task that I would automate. I mean, it has to be part of my CRM workflows, some of the reporting that I have to do for our executive team and our board and like our investors. I'd think that in through more detail, but it'd have to be on a reporting perspective of the repetitiveness of what all that entails.
Okay, perfect. And lastly, what is one piece of advice that you would give yourself if you were to restart your journey as a marketer today?
Oh my goodness, spend more time with your customers. Like I think in spending more time with your customers, specifically understanding the truth behind their purchase, it's not just good enough to hear a case study of of the ROI that's attached. That ROI didn't exist beforehand, so it's understanding what was happening that led to that purchase, and looking for parallels across your customer base to really understand the truth of why people are buying versus it just being your opinion of why people should buy.
Definitely, that's really important because you could, exactly know and segment or talk to your other clients about those same issues or problems that they're having.
Yeah, well, so much of it we live off like a gut feeling. We think we should be building a product because of X, Y, Z, and I think that's what I would do. But man, if you aren't spending time to actually validate that, you're up a creek without a paddle.
Definitely. Hey, well, great advice there, Chris. Well, Chris, thanks a lot for being on the show with us today. I do want to give you the last word. If someone forgets everything about the interview today, what is that one thing they should remember about Aptivio?
Yeah, Aptivio is all about focus. It's helping you focus on your ICP. It's focusing on your personas and focusing on your conversions. And so if you're looking to increase your revenue pipeline or pipeline revenue, Aptivio is the tool to help you do that.
Awesome. Where you guys heard it, you can always visit them, like I mentioned, Aptivio, but it's aptiv.io. Check them out. The most advanced automated network sales platform on the planet, combined with real buyer intent. Chris, thanks a lot for being on. To our listeners, thank you so much for tuning in, and looking forward to our next episode at Pathmonk Presents. Thanks a lot, Chris.
Thanks, Ernesto.